Welcome, hi. I'm going to lead you through some safe, accessible standing poses today. So you're going to come to stand on your mat with your feet spread wide. If you have blocks, have them handy behind the feet on the back edge of the mat. The arms come out parallel to the earth. The ankles are under the wrists. Turn your left toes in 10 degrees and turn your right foot out 90 degrees. So the back foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat or slightly turned in, and the front foot is facing directly forward. Lift and spread your toes, stretch them out, ground them down. Feel how that engages the muscles on all sides of the legs. With an exhale, take a deep bend in your front knee. Stack the knee right over the front ankle. So the front knee is drawing back, and at the same time, the back thigh bone and hip are drawing back to open the legs completely in the side body plane so the tailbone can root down right between the sits bones. From that grounding in the legs, inhale and lift the abdomen towards the spine. Lift the crown of the head and the tips of the ears straight up. And as you exhale, press through the fingertips to roll the shoulders together and down the back. Gaze over the front fingertips for 3 more deep, long breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Again, lift and spread the toes, stretch them out, and ground down through the 4 corners. As you exhale, widen the back hip back as you reach the fingertips forward to keep the side bodies long, to shift the pelvis as you come down into triangle pose. Bring your hand to the floor or a block in the center of the shin. And as you inhale, lift the back hip up and draw it back. As you exhale, tuck the front thigh bone back towards the back thigh bone and the front butt cheek into the midline of the body. Inhale and breathe length and space into each vertebrae in the spine. Press out through the palms to roll the shoulders back. Gaze up at the fingertips for 3 more deep, long breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good. Inhale, rise. Exhale, take a deep bend in your front knee. You can bring your elbow onto your knee, stacking the bones and joints, ankle, knee, elbow, shoulder. Or you can take your hand to the block or the floor behind your front foot. Press the back thigh bone back so that the hip, the knee, and the ankle of the back leg are all in the same horizontal plane. Press from the tailbone back through the back heel and the back edge of the back foot. And then inhale and reach the arm over the ear towards the front of the room. With each inhale, draw the abdomen back and turn the spine towards the ceiling. Gaze up under that armpit for 3 more deep, long breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good. Inhale, rise. Straighten the front leg. Turn the feet to face forward. Outer edge of the feet parallel with outer edge of the mat. Arms stay out to the sides. Turn the right foot in 10 degrees. Turn the left leg out 90 degrees. Lift and spread the toes, stretch them out, ground them down, and take that deep bend in the front knee. Stack the front knee right over the front ankle. As that back knee draws back, as the front knee draws back, so does the back thigh bone. Tailbone roots down right between the sits bones. And inhale, lift the abdomen, the tips of the ears, the crown of the head. As you exhale, press out through the fingertips to roll the shoulders together and down the back. Gaze over the front fingertips for 3 more deep, long breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Lift and spread the toes again. Stretch them out and ground them down. As you exhale, widen the back hip back as you shift the fingertips forward, shifting the pelvis to keep the side bodies long. Bring your hand down to the floor or the block in the center of your calf. And lift the back hip up and draw it back as you root the front thigh bone towards the back thigh bone and hug that front butt cheek into the midline of the body. So everything stacks in the side body plane. Inhale, draw the abdomen back to lengthen the spine. Press through the hands to roll the shoulders back. Gaze up at the top thumb. 3 more deep, long breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good. Inhale, rise. And exhale, take a deep bend in the front knee. You can bring the elbow onto the knee or the hand to the ground or the block behind your foot. With the hand on the hips, take that back hip back. Stack it over the knee and the ankle of the back leg. Press from the tailbone through the back heel, the back edge of the back foot. And then from the back edge of the back foot, stretch the fingertips over the ear towards the front of the room. With each inhale, draw the abdomen in. With each exhale, roll the shoulders together and down the back. Gaze up under that armpit. Have 3 more deep, long breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good. Inhale, rise. Straighten the front leg. Turn the feet to face forward. Step or jump the feet together. We're going to do 1 more standing pose series. The next series, the hips are going to stay facing forward the whole time. You can take your blocks to the front edge of your mat, and you're going to start standing between the blocks. Whew. Good. Step the left leg back. Pretty long stance. The front foot is facing directly forward. The back foot is slightly turned out so the back heel can ground. Then you're energetically pulling the legs towards each other to bring that right hip back and the left hip forward. With an exhale, take a deep bend in the front knee. Moving towards stacking the knee right over the ankle for warrior 1. The center of the buttocks hugs into the midline. Tailbone roots down right between the sits bones. Abdomen, heart, and crown lift. 3 more deep, long breaths. Reaching the arms up over your head. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, straighten your front leg, bring your hands back to your hips. Might want to hop the back foot in slightly so both legs are straight, the hips facing forward. Again, the legs draw energetically towards each other. The back thigh bone rotates in to bring the left hip forward and the right hip back. Lift and spread the toes, stretch them out, ground them down. Root the tailbone down. Inhale, lift the abdomen, the heart, the crown of the head. As you exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips, maintaining that balance and evenness in the pelvis. You can interlace your hands behind your back, or you can bring your hands down to the blocks for support. Either way, the abdomen draws towards the spine as you fold more deeply. The shoulder, you're pressing down into the hands if they're on the blocks to draw the shoulders together and down the back away from the ears. You can also bring your hands to the floor for 3 more deep, long breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good. Inhale, gaze forward, lengthen the spine. You're going to scoot the blocks or the fingertips out in front of you. Take a bend in the front knee. And inhale, lift the center of the left heel, the left inner thigh up for standing split. Press out through the front of both heels. Press that right thigh bone back so the hips stay stacked over the knee and ankle of the standing leg. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold more deeply. Trying to keep the balance and evenness in the pelvis as you lift the back heel. Press out through the back heel. 3 more deep, long breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Release the foot to the mat, standing forward fold. Have a few breaths here. Keeping the legs engaged to support the spine. And then with an inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. And exhale, release the arms down by your sides. Whew. 1 more side. We're going to take the blocks back so they're outside the front, or outside the feet at the front of the mat. Hands on the hips. Step the right leg back. It's a long stance. The legs draw energetically towards each other. Inner rotating the back thigh to bring the right hip forward as you draw the left hip back. With an exhale, take a deep bend in the left knee so it stacks right over the left ankle. That right inner thigh is still rotating in. Press out through the back heel. Root the tailbone down right between the sits bones. Lift the frontal hip bones and inhale, reach the arms up and overhead for 3 more deep, long breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Hop the back foot in slightly. Bring the hands back onto the hips. Lift and spread the toes. Stretch them out. Ground them down. Root the tailbone down. Inhale, lift the abdomen, the heart, the crown. And exhale, begin to fold forward, hinging at the hips. Taking whatever variation you took in the arms on the other side, maybe interlacing them, maybe taking them down to blocks or the floor. Keeping that balance and evenness in the pelvis. Press the thigh bones back as you inhale, lengthen the crown forward. Exhale, fold more deeply. Shoulders draw together and down the back away from the ears. 3 more deep, long breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good. Inhale, gaze forward. Take a slight bend in the front knee. Scoot the blocks or the fingertips out in front of you. And inhale, lift the center of the right heel and the right inner thigh. Press out through the front of both heels. Keep that balance and evenness in the pelvis by rooting that left thigh bone back. Inhale, gaze forward. Lift the spine, get length. Exhale, fold more deeply. into the standing leg. Continuing to lift up through the back heel to lift the shoulders away from the ears for 3 more deep, long breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Release. Standing forward fold. Have a few breaths here. With an inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, release the arms down by your sides. If you're not continuing with another aspect of the practice through another video, take a moment to lay down flat on your back for Shavasana, allowing the body to integrate the new intentions and alignments that you've set through your practice. Stay here for at least 7 minutes. Thank you for joining me.